Hello everyone, welcome. Thanks for joining us. My name is O.Dębicka. I work at the University of Gdańsk in the Department of Electronic Economy. I would like to invite you to a webinar on how to gamify classes with escape room in Genially program. This webinar is prepared as a part of Erasmus Plus project Innovative Competence in Online Higher Education. The Genially application is a brilliant tool for creating interactive material for lessons. In Genially, we can create games, infographics, video presentation, interactive boards. But in this webinar, I would like to concentrate on another option, that is how to gamify classes using the escape room. Creating an escape room can be time-consuming when we do it from scratch. That is why I suggest using the templates available in the Genially, and there is a lot of them. To create an escape room, we click on Create Genially and then we choose Gamification. We can the possibility of choosing quizzes, games and escape games. So let us pick the escape games. If you don't have purchased the full version of the program, we suggest to use the filter and use only the free templates just by unclicking the premium one. We can use keywords to make the search easier. For example, environment. Okay. We can use a keyword to make the search easier. For example, environment. And then browse available proposals. Or we can simply choose a template that we like. Let us suppose that we want to see what our students remember after a lesson on Agile Project Management. Okay, so we create the escape game and we pick, for instance, Horror Escape Room. We just do this just clicking on the template button. In this template, we can also use the voice, which is available, but it's not necessary. We can check anytime what the final version of our project is. So we have the template Horror Escape Room. We can check at any time what the final version of our project will look like by clicking on the eye visible at the top. In such a way, we can preview the escape room, just going through all of the available slides. Let us go back to the edit version of the escape room. On the left part of the screen, we can see all the possible slides which shall be fulfilled with the knowledge we would like to check. Next to this column is a navigation panel which can be used to create our own presentation, but still we can use it. However, let us assume that we will use the presentation without changes. On the left side, we are looking at the very beginning of the presentation. In that template, we have 4 slides with the question. We just fulfill the empty place with the prepared questions, just remembering to write the right questions in the proper place. As you see, we have the first question, the second question, the third question, and the 4 questions. After this, we have some suggestions what students will see if they do not answer correctly. If the students select a good question, the program automatically turns them to the next questions. If the student doesn't mark it, she will see this slide. There are also several interludes in the form of riddles, just like this, to find the key to continue, or play a piano in that slide. The next part of the question is presented in other way, okay, but to continue the escape room, they have to find the key and then they switch to the next part of the question, which we have to prepare in before the lesson. After completing all the instructions, the students solve the puzzle and can leave the escape room. We save the finished template using the All Set button. By clicking it, okay, we can choose either the public one or private one. However, the private one is possible only when we purchase a license. So, in the free version, we can choose the public online and using the password and maybe some description and the title of the escape room, for instance, Agile Project Management. And all set. Okay, so we can now share our creation through the link, social media, email or code with our students. This kind of activity can be used at the beginning, middle or at the end of lesson or just prior to the break. In the first step, we have to decide on the purpose of the activity. For instance, to activate prior knowledge or to formulate a question about the subject matter, or as a concluding activity at the end to consolidate the content of the session. Thank you very much.